Dark Elves have come to play in this land of Zeech versus the cowardly Empires. Look at them. That's how the Empire players play, just hiding in their little holes. Here we have Harrison versus Subutai. Thank you, Harrison, for submitting this replay and getting Subutai in here. Nice to finally have one of the Reckoners. Very strong player indeed, Subutai. Anyone who watches Turin knows who this infamous player is. Coming in here with the hard, strong, fat old Empire builds. Master Engineer in the steam tank to deal with all these arrows. And just plenty of spears, the Hawkland rifles. This is a build I've seen before, so it's the standard meta and makes sense against a missile faction like the Dark Elves. Dark Elves, though, also have their tricks, their Dark Repeaters, their Vanguard units. And Harrison plays very well. Usually he, I don't know, Harrison, he's a strong player, for sure. But even strong player, it can hurt sometimes, it can hurt. But the new changes to Dom with the Vanguard units, these repeaters, really help. They allow him to capture points real fast. You can see it's taken a while for these infantry to get on these points. Great for holding, terrible for capturing early on. It looks like Subutai is already going to get capped. Triple capped at least, if not doubled right now. Maybe triple? We'll see. Steam tank can shoot into all those boys he wants. And take very little damage for his problems. Jeez. Well, not from the side though. The side is doing pretty okay. Right now. Oh, and Subutai is very intimidating. I know if I was playing right now, I would be shitting bricks. But this is Harrison. Harrison's beat me many times. Medusa needs to be careful, otherwise it's gonna get karate chopped by all these shooting. Let's see, how does this burning head look? Pretty okay. Honestly think he should have used the burning head. I mean, it's still solid burning head. Even gets the Sigmar Suns. So it's not a bad one. But I think bouncing it off this mound right here into all these units would have been a lot better. At least coming down and then allowing it to bounce. I think he could have got a lot more. Subutai would have been very put back on that one. He'd have to make a hard choice in his micro. Here comes the Medusa, and nice big fat line here getting ripped. And this is a tournament game, folks, for those who don't know, and the Medusa's doing nasty damage already. Nice little cover there. Well played so far. Good positioning from Harrison. Catching those poor foot. Nice burning head here would also do that. Just gonna capture with his Medusa. Nice! Another one to those spear boys. Yeah, Subutai is, he's recaptured the middle, but, he's double capped, right? I don't know. Is, Harrison? No. There we go, Harrison. Yeah, recap. Get those Dark Riders over there. Let the Medusa shoot away those Dark Riders going into the Hawkland rifles, which makes sense. Those things are horrible. Here comes the activated ability from the Master Engineer. Bombardments. Where are they? There they are. There they are. Absolutely destroying those Bleak Swords. Or no, Black Arc Corsairs. Not bad so far. It's pretty even. In terms of value, points. Like I said, Subutai's no joke. Those Dark Riders are about to go into those spears. Will the spears have the damage reflection going? No, so they will eat the charge. And then Medusa's still going to provide plenty of fire support. Crows of Cain just causing lots of distraction. The healing, jumping on those Hawkland rifles. Those Hawkland rifles are going to become a pain in the ass. Here's a beautiful burning head. Yeah, good shit. Triple units on the point, allowing him to recapture this objective, no problem. Great burning head. Corsairs are going to chew through. I think the Corsairs... well, no. If he wants to cap right away, no. I think those Corsairs actually should have jumped onto the back line, or those arrows, those missile units, before the spears caught to him. Dark Riders, I think, I mean, they're going to waver anyways. I think charging into those archers would have been fine there. I'm being nitpicky. Yeah, I'm being nitpicky. Harrison, you're doing fine. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just enjoying the match. I'm excited. I'm seeing my boy. We've been played so much, and it's nice to see him play against a very top-tier player. One of the best. Tritzbeer's about to get burned because now Subutai has his own. Usually when you have the steam tank, or the Master Engineer on the steam tank, the volley gun, they take a life caster. And this is a little weird. I mean, No one expects the bounce. This is what I was talking about earlier. If he would have bounced those, he could have got a lot more. Looks like the middle objective is going to go back to Supatai, but the side objective, though, is definitely going to go to Harrison. The Medusa's been rocking nothing but damage. There's lots of morale-broken units moving off it. Over here, the Hawkland Rifles are just trying to pick targets, but there's so many infantry, there's just no decent targets. And Hawkland Rifles are really just pretty good into taking out elite or SEM units, in my opinion. Or sniping out casters on horseback. Yeah, capture that objective. Stay ahead of him. Stay ahead. He's though behind in value though. Almost, yeah, right about 2,000. The steam tank's going to be sitting on that center objective for a while. He can keep bouncing between units, but it's going to be hard. And those Hawkland Rifles are still alive. He's got some riders coming in. Maybe he can get some. He's got some harpies on there. Medusa's coming in. Probably going to rip shots into some archers. Maybe some spear boys. I think the spears are really what's going to be a problem here. So trying to, shoot them down would be fine. Yeah, jump on those Hawklands. Force him on multiple fronts. Distract him. Oh, look at Harrison. He's actually catching up in value. Probably from beating up on those Hawkland Rifles. They're so expensive. Supatai with his army, his Master Engineer's ability totally whiffs. Harrison recaptures his side objective, holding on to his other side. He might even take the middle objective, seeing how the Master Engineer is the only unit on it. So yeah, he could be going for another triple cap soon. Medusa's a little caught off guard. You got some idle Dark Riders, which could hit these archers or the Hawkland Rifles quite nicely. Hawkland Rifles in the trees are actually pretty sweet idea. Although they won't shoot as well because of the tree line, I mean, they'll still be hidden. Not for long though. Those Dark Riders are gonna shoo them off and then go for the archers. And all he has to do is keep that. If that Medusa goes, this game's over. Because the Medusa's gonna put in work. And now we have Knights of the Black Rose. Those things are gonna be a fucking menace. Halberdiers. I wonder how much friendly fire the Medusa's actually done. Yeah, he needs to shut down those Knights of the Black Rose. Those things are going to be absolutely terrifying. They're going to win every fight against all these units except Cold One Riders. Or he'll have Harrison will have to skirmish them with repeaters. Repeaters, or Dark Shards maybe. We'll see. But he's got the triple. He's holding strong. Got the side objective. Looks like this could be Empire Knights or maybe Knights of the Black Rose just sitting on the side over there, which tells me Supatai's not looking out into space, because if he was, he would have known they were there. So that's good on him. Pros of Cain are infantry size, so the Knights of the Black Rose are gonna just take them to Pound Town, losing lots of models. Here comes the Life caster. Supatai just hitting with those burning heads real good. Taking out those Witch Elves. That was a high priority target for sure, and a very well spent. Oh no, there goes the Knights over there, coming back in. I thought they were idle. No, he was just waiting for an opportunity, but they got intercepted by Dread Spears. It's good on Harrison for catching them. Knights of the Black Rose need to get hit with these Dark Rider crossbows right now. Any day now, because they are going to be absolutely a pain in the ass. Supatai knows that, and he's trying to get his Knights in there today. Ooh, and with the obstruction from his friendly units, Dark Riders move in, which is kind of sad. A lot of unsummoning could be used right now to get these units back into the game. You got all these shards and everything, which I think should have actually stayed here. No, those are Dread Spears. He should have stayed hidden in the woods until Supatai moved out. I think he's just... I don't know. He's up ahead. He's double the amount of points. He's 2,000, no, a little bit less than 2,000. 1,500 closer to 1,500 in terms of value. Needs to keep his caster alive, his warlord, his leader. Otherwise, this could go bad. Man. And it feels so good to watch Empire get its shit rocked and lose. Yeah. Yeah, Harrison, kick the Empire's ass. Watch them crumble. I'm gonna watch all the Empire players. No! My precious Empire. Yeah, eat that shit, nerds. I'm joking, I'm kidding. Good healing from Supatai onto those Knights of Black Rose. Although, if they lose morale, they could be wasted. It could be a wasted spell there. I think it's just Earthblood. No big heals from there. Can't remember. Another burning head from the sorceress, but I don't know. I mean, on some spears, I don't know if it would have been worth it. I think I would have just waited. Maybe. To get more than one unit of spears. What? It's just 500 value after that 6 costing Winds of Magic spell? No, I think I would have done it over where there's all those other units right now. Subutai trying to get cute with his bombardments. They're coming in, but will totally miss. He could have waited, honestly, to get those dread spears while they were engaged. Got more knights and swordsmen coming to try to take this objective. Knights of the Black Rose reinforced with what? Looks like Empire Knight. No, could be more. No, those are dread knights. Oh shit. There you go. Good shit, Harrison. And now he is even in value. Even with the healing from Earthblood, I think this is still pretty solid. Yeah, I don't know about the choice of having a healing caster and the burning head or the fire caster. Feels very strange from Subutai. If it was like not Earthblood, if it was the other life spell, the one that does the large healing, I forget what it's called at the moment, I think that would have been better. But even with that better, I think he's just better off doing the burning head to get rid of the infantry spam. I mean, it's been doing great work. I don't know why you would go for healing. I just think going for 2 different casters, unless you're trying to do something specific. And this just feels, just awkward. Versus just like, if you have 2 casters trying to goon a certain unit, like infantry, SEMs, or even a warlord, that would make sense. But here it's just, you're conflicted with either getting rid of a lot of units to get capture weight, or bringing units to heal and hold objectives with their capture weight. And they have to be clumped up, which you don't want to do because your opponent has burning head. So why would you bring the life caster? I don't know. It just feels weird. Feels weird on Suputai's part. Recapturing, and this is the beauty of the Dark Elves. They're just great. Reminds me of Greenskins, where they could just take objectives so easily. The Vanguard units and everything. Great against infantry. Dark Elves have been, they feel pretty good. Very strong. Definitely, I would say A to S tier right now. Well, probably A tier. Kislev, I think, is the only one that really deserves S tier. Them and maybe Empire right now? Depends. Yeah. For those who are wondering, why didn't Harrison bring in the dragon? Well, he's got a lot more infantry, doesn't he? He can at least keep up with all these cheap spears. And he's been getting a lot of advice from other top-tier players in the Discord. Specifically, Iskandar. Iskandar's been helping him out with builds, and Harrison has literally fought this build before. So that makes sense. And I believe Iskandar is actually part of RTK, so it makes sense that he has insider knowledge on how to deal with the Subutai. Alright. And it looks like we're coming to a close. Subutai is down in points, not in value. It's actually pretty even in value. And I don't see how he can, I mean, Harrison still has, actually has a higher amount of units, barely. He's killing the poor life caster. He's holding the objectives quite well. He still has plenty of infantry. His caster is barely alive, needs to get out of there though. Holding the others, we got more spearmen getting intercepted by Dark Riders. I just don't see how Subutai comes back from this at this late in the game. It would be quite impressive if he could, but I mean, he'll get the center, he's got the side, but he's going to lose the center real soon. There's going to be a lot of infantry spam going in there, and he still has Dark Riders to circle around the steam, or the Master Engineer. And in the Master Engineers, yeah, he's not looking too good either. I guess his best hope would, try to goon the Harrison's Warlord, but it's going to be too late. Everything's too slow, he won't be able to capture that in time to, and he's just trying to goon the Lord or go on the other objective to pray, but then he just gives up the other 2 objectives. Honestly, he gives the center up. Honestly, I think he should have just sent the steam tank and left the others on the middle, and he might have had a chance, because all the terror and the charges from the Master Engineer. But yup, GG Subutai, and well done Harrison, very well done. Congrats, my friend. How often can anyone say they beat Supatai? I don't know. Maybe I'm just building up Supatai to be this infamous, unbeatable stopsy machine. And maybe he is. I don't know. I haven't played against him. I've beaten Harrison, so by that technicality, I've beaten Supatai, so... I'm kidding. No. GG's Harrison. GG's. Alright, let's look at this value. Caster, I think, paid for itself. If it's just on the Steed, might be pretty cheap. Just Steed and Kindle Flame with Burning Head, yeah. Medusa, strong and still in there. Didn't get resummoned, unfortunately, and I don't think it paid for itself, but that's what happens when you kill a bunch of cheap infantry lines. Cold ones almost paid for themselves, but they countercharged the Knights of the Black Rose. Witch Elves didn't, but that's what happens when you kill a bunch of wannabe Skaven units in the Empire. Crows of Cain, pretty solid, but that's probably because they just jumped on rifles and archers all day. Mainly the Hawkland rifles, mainly them. Alright. Well, folks, we're getting to that time, and looks like, yeah, Portal Supatai did pretty solid. No surprise there. Yeah, I think if we would have changed it to just one caster, he would have been fine. Alright, folks, we're at the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy that. Please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. Come join the stream when you can. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.